we're wondering whether there will be an investigation. The political, well, we've just had an election, which appears to be wrong on a lot of levels. Will there be an investigation and a change?
There are investigations ongoing as we speak. Whether they will prove fruitful is not yet determined. There are many dark forces at work, obfuscating, blocking, controlling, distracting, diverting. It will take a great deal of steadfast determination to push through, but it is possible.
Is there something that we can do to make this happen?
Don't give up.
Mhm,
Listen to your intuition.
mhm, mhm.
Don't let others tell you that you are fanciful or imaginative or wishful thinking or any of those negative labels they seek to put upon you. This is your opportunity to stand firm in your faith,
Mhm.
believing what you are taught by your teams. Then decide what action you wish to take.
Mhm. Good, thank you. Can we know, are there some changes that are upon us that we do know that are certain?
You've witnessed many of the peoples of your earth shifting into higher vibrational frequency. You've witnessed the changes that they have gone through, the way that their consciousness has shifted into a space of more love, more oneness, more kindness. Their influence needs to be magnified, expanded, to reach out and touch those who are feeling lost, to influence them subtly with those positive energies,
Mm,
tickling at their psyches, inviting them to step up to a better way of being.
great, thank you. The another question is, we light workers, we tried to bring the energy forward. We tried to bring the new earth forward now. Were there just not enough of us, or did we do something wrong?
There was a lack of commitment on the part of the many. It's only the few who were ready, willing, and able to step up and do their part.
Mm,
And those who did step up, to their credit, they made great progress. They moved higher along towards the precipice, the pinnacle. But alas, it was not enough,
mm.
and they fell back.
There's something that we should do now, the light workers.
Hold on. Do not give up any more ground. Look for opportunities, new doors. Step through when they're presented to you. Find new paths. Know that this is merely a detour. It has not stopped your journey, only temporarily detouring you.
Mm,
Continue gathering the troops. Bring more light workers under your umbrella
mm,
with common purpose, and
mhm,
you will prevail.
mhm. So, what can we expect between now and January 20th?
much Sturm and Drang.
Mhm.
It may feel as if hot magma is floating under your feet. It will be uncomfortable. But again, we assert to you that is only temporary. It is an illusion from the dark forces to dissuade you, to discourage you. And it will work on some. But the light workers who are ready for the up level to new earth will not be swayed. They will continue on.
We are worried that things might become dangerous for these light workers.
You are right to be worried. Danger will lurk around every corner. It is a time to be cautious, but not to sink into fear.
Mhm.
Carefully choose the moves that you make, being in full awareness that there is risk, there is peril when you stand up for your beliefs.
Mhm.
But nothing gained comes without some struggle. This one is larger than most, but
Mhm.
you are ready. Do not be dismayed or discouraged.
Mhm.
Hold your angels and march onward.
Are there any specific things we need to be careful of?
Wolves in sheep's clothing.
Mhm.
Deception is afoot. Be discerning in whom you trust and confide in.
How will we know a wolf when we see one?
You may notice a certain twitchiness about them. It will cause them a great deal of discomfort wearing their costume,
Mhm.
being something which they are not. They may have trouble looking you in the eye, a certain shiftiness about them.
Mhm. So it might be then that even those within the light community, even those people who appear to be working towards the light, are actually dark forces. Is that all right? Is that correct?
That is not true at this moment.
Good.
It might be true in the future. They
Uh,
will do everything in their power to infiltrate.
mhm. Okay, good. Are there any specific practical actions we can take to ensure that we move towards the light?
Look for the light and follow it. You know what it looks like.
Mhm. Good. Should light workers go underground?
For some, that may be wise. For others, it's just not a choice they're able or prepared to make.
Mhm.
And you will need those, like Joan of Arc, who are willing to lead the other light workers to help them feel confident, bold, brave, to march onward.
Mhm. Good. So we would like to know what Elon Musk is up to.
He is a sketchy one. What is he not up to?
Did he?
Beware.
Yes. Did he have a hand in this election outcome?
joyfully.
Yes.
He stirred the pot, inserted himself and his nefarious plans at every turn. It's not just one or two things. He had many plans in action, like little time bombs going off.
Then we know some plans.
Ballots disappearing, ballots changing, numbers not adding up, electronic blocks, and programs, algorithms, you would say,
Mhm.
that altered the numbers. But we also tell you he covered his tracks very well. It will be difficult to prove.
Yes. If we were to do a recount, would that expose him?
Not entirely.
But it would be indicative if we did a recount that something is wrong.
A recount would be wise to see what else you could uncover, because he is not the only one who interfered.
Who else did so?
The Russian handlers of the one you call Trump
Yes.
had their fingers in many pies. And you know about the bomb threats.
Yes.
That was just one of their plans. Like Elon, metaphorical time bombs going off everywhere and anywhere that they might cause a disruption.
So why did the Russians do the bomb scare in the particular places in Florida?
They were hopeful if they disrupted the voting that people would get discouraged or frightened and go home.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about suppressing the vote.
Yes. You said that there were others who suppressed the votes in different ways. May we know who they are specifically or generally?
Besides Musk and the Russians,
Yes.
there was Chinese involvement. Compatriots. They had a lesser role, but it was necessary to involve them
Uh-huh.
for the greater plan. In for a penny, in for a pound.
Uh-huh. Why was China necessary?
To spread the consequences around, the blame around, so that it would not be focused any one place. It
Uh-huh.
is like that game you play with your cat where you flash the red light around, driving the cat crazy,
Uh-huh.
making many targets so that it is more challenging to hone in on any one. Distractions.